students, welcome to Vedantu NEET English once again. Am I live? Yes, the live has started. Shruti, am I audible and visible to all of you? Please let me know in the chats if I'm audible and is visible. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm Miss Gopika, your own biology master teacher. And if you're new to the channel, you know what's the grind. You have to subscribe to the channel and also like the video so that you get notified about more NEET content, right? Yes, good evening, good evening. How is the energy? Okay, let me just inform all the lazy people who are not. For the first time, I'm Miss Gopika. Yes, I'm clearly audible and visible. Yes, just give me a minute, students. I will just inform on the channel because some of them might have forgotten, okay? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Yes, nice, nice. Good evening, good evening. How are you all doing? How's your preparation? Yes, perfect, perfect. Tomorrow is which board, which subject? Tomorrow is not physics, na? Yeah, okay, the Karnataka board, it's physics on 7th. Yes. Yes, very nice to see all of you also after a very long time, okay? Okay, very nice, crazy. That's nice. Okay, so today what are we going to do? Today we are going to do reproduction unit, okay? We are going to solve more than 50 questions from reproduction unit today. That is, I'll be taking sexual reproduction and flowering plants and reproductive health, and Basavraj sir will be taking human reproduction, okay? So this is going to be the order. So you have to stay from the starting to the end, no matter what, okay? No matter what. Got it? Yes? Perfect, perfect, okay? Very nice, okay? Missed you all a lot too, okay? Sometime. Yes, so shall we start with the first question? So I want all of you to be really fast in answering. I'm not going to wait for all of you to answer. So whoever is going to answer fast, we will keep continuing with the questions, okay? Yes, got it? Yes, perfect, perfect, okay? I can see a lot of you joined, very nice. So we are going to have, okay, we are going to complete almost 1000 plus questions, okay? 1000 plus questions at the end of this 7 days challenge, more than 1000 plus questions at the end of 7 days challenge. And every single day, I don't want to see the Josh only because today is the starting day. I want you people to be consistent for 7 days, because if I can, or if Shreyas sir or if Basavraj sir can sit and prepare 50 questions every single day for you people, even you can sit and solve this question for 1 hour with us. So PCB, okay? And I want all of you to attend live so I can see your names, okay? I can see your names, okay? Yes? Perfect. So promise us that you're going to be there till the end of this 7 days challenge, not just today, because every time we launch something, full energy will be there in the starting day, okay? But after tomorrow, like tomorrow also, you will have some energy. On the third day, gone. Boom. Okay? All of you have gone everywhere. That's why I don't want all of you to do that. I want all of you to be consistent for 7 days, because every single day we are going to make this PPT for you freshly. New PPT from different places. We'll be collecting questions and giving you. So if I can do it, you can also do it, right? Yes, perfect. Okay, start, ma'am. Okay, I will start. Who is that person who is come with the Chennai Express? Who is the Chennai Express in the class? Bud. Okay. Bimish is on full Chennai Express mode, okay? He wants to finish it before starting only. Okay, so sexual reproduction, flowering plants and reproductive health. Ready? Okay, I think you're ready. If I don't start now, you people might start crying. Okay, tell me the first question. Okay, first question on your screen. A typical angiosperm embryo sac at maturity is 7 nucleated 7-celled, 8 nucleated 8-celled, 8 nucleated 7-celled, 7 nucleated 8-celled. So all of you know, all of you have seen an embryo sac. Yes, ma'am, I've seen an embryo sac. So you have an embryo sac where you have 3 antipodal cells, you have 2 synergids, and you have an egg apparatus, and you have polar nuclei. So now they are asking, what is the typical angiosperm embryo sac consist of? Come on, quickly in the chat box. Why do I see so many different options? Why do I see so many different options? Okay. Yes. Some are telling A, some are telling C, some are telling D. Look at the question properly. Just because you see 7 in the starting, that does not mean it's the answer. Just because you're seeing 8 in the first, that does not mean it's the answer, okay? Yes, what is the thing? 7 nucleated, 8 celled, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells. do you consider this whole thing as one polar nuclei? Right? Yes, I want all of you to open your NCERT and check the answers. Students, 1 second. I cannot see your chats here. What is wrong? What is wrong? Okay, just give me a minute. Yes, I think there's a delay. Okay, no problem. Keep putting the answers. Okay, keep putting the answers. Yes, now I think I can see. Yeah. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yes, all of you went for D option, then C option. What is the option? Okay, 8 nucleated, 7 celled stage, right? That is considered one cell, but 8 nucleus is there. So what is the answer? 7 celled, 8 nucleated. Perfect. This is the answer. Don't look at this. I think many of you looked this way. That's why it went wrong. Right? 7 cells, 8 nucleus. Perfect, perfect. Yes. Is there anyone with a different answer? Is there anyone with a different answer? Yes, C is the option. Guys, just because you see 7, that does not mean it's the answer. Okay? Oh God. +4 and -4 also. Okay? -4 also. Next question. Identify the incorrect statement related to pollination. Okay? Pollination by water is quite rare in flowering plants. Pollination by wind is more common amongst the abiotic pollination. Flowers produce foul odors to attract flies and beetles to get pollinated. Moths and butterflies are the most dominant pollinating agents among insects. Now tell me the answer. Don't count. 0. Those who told 4, those who told D as the option, you get 0. Okay, you get 0. Those who told 7 cell, 8 nucleated, +4. And students, please type the answer only once. Okay, don't spam 20 times. Then the others will get confused. Okay? Yes. Perfect, perfect. Very good. Excellent, excellent. The answer is moths and butterflies are the most dominant pollinating agents among insects. It's an incorrect statement. Okay. We have here one bumblebee. Okay, like that honeybee. Okay, so here identify the incorrect statement. So you get +8. Others will get +4. So 2 categories you made me right. Okay. Yes, +8 and +4. Please put the marks also in the chat box. Next question. Test tube baby program involves intracytoplasmic sperm injections, gamete intrafallopian transfer, intrauterine insemination, zygote intrafallopian transfer. They are talking about test tube baby program. All of this are a part of your art technology, assisted reproductive technology, which are taken care or which are done for couples who are not able to conceive up to 2 years, right? Okay, who is not able to conceive up to 2 years or maybe more than that also. Some people take 2 years break, but then it is what mentioned in your NCERT, okay, 2+ years. So all these are art technologies, but they are asking what does test tube baby program involves? Okay, yes, come on. D for doctor, D for Diksha ma'am, D for donkey. Okay, I can see many D is coming. Okay, yes, tell me. Yes, let's make it 200 likes. Come on, that's not a difficult task. Okay, those who are not giving Guru Dakshina and studying, students, all of your knowledge will go back. Okay, if it has to enter, you have to give Guru Dakshina, right? That's why if you've seen in small ages also, they used to give in that what do you call that? Yeah, adike. Okay, adike and LA. Okay, they used to give for the teacher 1 rupee, 10 rupees, and they used to catch their leg. We're not asking you to do all of that. So like the video and share the video with your friends so more students get to know. Okay, very nice. Okay, Diksha sir. Yes, Diksha sir is the answer. That is option number D is the answer. Zygote. So zift we tell. Okay, zift and gift. Clear? Perfect. Okay, what's your mark now? +12 and +8. Okay, those who got +12, please drop it down in the chat box. Very nice. Atu, Pratibha, perfect. Okay, Karthi, very good. Okay, Meghna, yes. Madhumati, very good. Yes, the class leader is here, so Madhumati will be taking care of the target. Whoever doesn't achieve the target, okay, how will you achieve this? Okay, water hyacinth and water lily. Pollination takes place by wind and water, insect and water, insect or wind, water currents only. It's a NEET 2020 question. Okay, it's a NEET 2020 question. Quickly in the chat box. Come on, all of you. Yes. Perfect, perfect. Yes, all of you students, why you giving such mixed answers? Okay, both the questions you answer together because I'll be showing the answers together, no? So I want all of you to answer both the questions together. The body of the ovule is fused with the funicle at, okay, Nucellus, hilum, chalazal, micropyle. Now all of you know we have chalazal end, we have micropylar end, but here what are they talking about? They're talking about the anatropous ovule. So they're asking the body of the ovule is fused with the funicle at. Both the answers you give me, A and B, like that you give me. Okay, C. Okay, C and B, ma'am. Very good. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to tell the answer until, because then all of you will jump to that answer. Okay, all of you will jump to that answer before I actually tell the answer. So we will wait for all of you to answer and then we will show the answer. Okay. Yes. Okay. Some of you are excellent. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Did we reach the target also? So answer is going to be C and C. Okay. Some of you told C and B. Some of you told C and D. Those who went wrong. See, why did you go wrong here? Tell me. See, the students, the body of the ovule is fused with. We are talking about who? We are talking about anatropous ovule. In anatropous ovule, all of you know one thing, that the ovule is not, okay, it's not in a straight line. It is something like this, right? It is attached like this. Now here, this attachment is happening in what way? Okay, like this, okay, something like this. Like, I'm not drawing the whole thing because here we have to draw the integuments and all of it. Okay, like this, we have to draw the integuments and everything. But there is an attachment here, right? There's an attachment here, and that attachment is with whom? Is with the hilum. So those who told micropyle, I hope it was a by mistake, and those who told chalazal, it's never chalazal. Okay, it's never chalazal. Okay, so here insect or wind, and it is hilum. Even though these people are present in the water, these people do not do water pollination. Why? Because water pollination is only done by 30 genera of plants alone, especially your bryophytes. You know, they are called the amphibians of the plant kingdom. Why? Because they require water. Okay, because they require water to meet, that is the female and the male gamete to meet. Now understand that some flowers do not want to do that. So what they will do, they will come above the water. Okay, they will come above the water and they will tell that, you know what, insect, please pollinate me, or wind, please pollinate me, because I do not want to do water pollination. So that is why these two medium is done. Okay, is this clear to all of you? So what is your marks right now? You got plus 24 and you got plus 20, if I'm not wrong. What's your marks? Okay, please remember your marks, students, because I will lose track of marks for such a long question. Okay, yes, yes, so please keep a track of your marks. So here it will be 28 and 24. Okay, after this I cannot type the marks. Yes, feel like they just see these. Okay, very nice, but this has a lot of previous year questions as well. Okay, yes. Now moving forward, what is the fate of male gametes discharged in the synergids? I saw a lot of questions from this topic. Okay, lot of questions. Even if I check a mock paper, even if I check a previous year, so many times this question is repeated, so many times. So look here, what is the fate of male gametes discharged in the synergids? Now what do they mean? See, they are talking about the 3-celled stage, because here you can see clearly they have given the options. They are not talking about 2-cell stage, because double fertilization is explained separately in the chapter. So you also think about the 3-cell stage, especially about the 2 male gametes that has been gone into the synergids. Now please answer this question, all of you, quickly in the chat box. Quickly in the chat box, please answer this question. Yes, students. 3 V. What is V? Where is V option? One fuses with, see, all fuses with the egg. One fuses with the egg, the other fuses with the synergid nucleus. One fuses with the egg, the other fuses with the central cell nuclei. One fuses with the egg, other degenerates in the synergids. What's the answer? Yes. See, 60%, 40%, all of you should know. Very good. That is, students, remember your 60%, right? 60% angiosperm will dehiscend at a 2-cell stage, but the rest will go for a 3-cell stage. So here they are talking about your double fertilization and a triple fusion. So here you also focus on this only. Okay. Yes. Quickly. Hello, hello. Some of you are telling hello now. Yes. One fuses with the egg, other fuses with the central nuclei. What are they telling? The central cell nuclei. So we call your polar nuclei, right? This is how we draw it. So we draw one more cell like this. Okay. We draw one more cell like this. And that cell is your central cell. Okay. That cell is your central cell. Correct? So they are telling that one fuses with the egg, the other fuses with the central cell nucleus. Any doubts in this? No, right? Yes. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Moving on to the next question. Please keep a track of your marks. Please add. Okay. Very good. You're making my maths easy. Okay. Because maths doesn't really maths. So 32 plus 28. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Next question. Yes. Pollen grains can be stored for several years in liquid nitrogen having a temperature of minus 196 degrees Celsius, 80 degrees Celsius, 120 degrees Celsius, 160 degrees Celsius. NEET 2018 question. And second question is double fertilization is fusion of 2 male gametes with 1 egg, fusion of 1 male gamete with 2 polar nuclei, fusion of 2 male gamete of a pollen tube with 2 different eggs, syngamy and triple fusion. Okay, both the questions you please answer. Okay, both the questions you please answer. Yes. Oh, very easy, ma'am. First question is the very jujjubi question. No, easy question. Okay, so it is minus 190 degrees Celsius in liquid nitrogen. Okay. Now, double fertilization also easy, ma'am. A and D, right? A and D. Very good, students. Answer is exactly A and D. Now, what is syngamy? What is triple fusion? Remember this, please write it somewhere and keep. Lot of questions I told you, different way it is framed, but the same concept. Here it's, students, syngamy means one male gamete, the actual marriage I tell you, So one male gamete will fuse with the egg. Okay, to form what? Ma'am, obviously the zygote and the embryo. Okay, zygote and the embryo. Now, the second scenario, what happens? One more male gamete plus the central or the polar nuclei. Polar nuclei fuses to form your PEN, primary endosperm nucleus. Okay, primary endosperm nucleus. Primary endosperm nucleus, again understand this is to provide the growing embryo. Okay, so I will write here embryo to provide the nourishment for the growing embryo. So this is syngamy and this is triple fusion. Why is this called triple fusion? Obviously because your polar nuclei, okay, this polar nuclei has 2, right? So 2 plus 1, triple, 3. Okay, yes. Awesome. Okay, very nice, very nice. All of you remember this, but please make a note and keep. Now, an ovule which becomes curved so that the nucellus and the embryo sac lie at right angles of the funicle. Students, here, see, this is a 2004 question. So, in 2004 and all, we used to study a lot of extra, okay, other things also. That is why this is mentioned, okay. But I will teach you generally now, as of now, you have NEET syllabus, so you only learn anatropus, but I will show you the other nuclei, the ovules also. So, you have this in mind, okay, in case something comes. An ovule which becomes curved so that the nucellus and the embryo sac lie at right angles to the funicle. Okay, now tell me the answer for this. Rajkumar, don't worry, dear. Okay, whatever, whenever you're preparing for your boards, just prepare really well so that you can use that. Okay, you can use that importantly. Okay, you can use that knowledge. Yes, I think that, yes, Shiva Prasad, we will come back to that question. I think I did a typing error, students, because something I have not typed properly there. So that is why I am not taking up that question, okay? Because I think while typing, something is wrong. Come on, tell me. Yes, anatropus, some of you. Students, why are you getting confused? You have to tell anatropus because you know only about anatropus here. That's why I will show you the ovules. Okay, wait 1 second before I show you the answer. Just look here. So atropous ovule. Okay, atropous ovule means what is happening here? The chalazal. Okay, so here the micropilar is there. Here the chalazal is there and the funicle is there. No, so like this. All these three people are coming in a same alignment. Okay, they are aligned. Got it? They are aligned. Now you are studying anatropous ovule. In anatropous ovule, what has happened? Micropilar and chalazal is coming in alignment, but funicle is not coming in alignment, and these are bend over. Okay, these are bend. Understood? So this is what you are studying, anatropous ovule, right? We draw it like this or we draw it like this. This is the same thing, anatropous ovule. Now, here you have amphitropous ovule. Here, if you see, students, you will notice that the entire thing has bend like this. Okay, it is gone in this angle, right? It is gone in this angle, and here again there's more terminologies to it, like we say that the funicle is broken and it is curved. Okay, all that is there, but I'm just showing you the image to make you understand the difference. And here you see hemianatropous. This one hemianatropous. Okay, instead of it being like this, it has come in this angle. Okay, this angle. Now camphilotropous is more curved. This again, it's bent forward, and the embryo sac is completely pushed towards the micropilar. Here, if you see what has happened, the funicle has broken and it has turned full 360. Okay, 360. Clear? Just to make you understand. Okay, you don't have to study all of this, but in case you get confused with atropous, anatropous, amphitropous terminologies, you should know what's the answer. So what's the answer here? It's going to be anatropous. So what's your marks? Yes, hemianatropous also is there. No, you don't have to learn this. I'm just showing you the image. Okay, I'm showing you the image. So actually, I have taught this before on my classes, but then I understood that students will not be able to understand. So that's why nowadays I don't teach. Okay, anatropous. Tell me the answer. Anatropous, what's your marks? What's your marks? 36, if I'm not wrong. Okay, 36. Okay, those who are asking about the mock test, I hope all of you watched this video also. Okay, in this video, this is the paper that is given to you. Please solve the paper as soon as this class get over. Okay, solve this paper in a span of 45 minutes to 1 hour and drop down in the comments that I am done. If you want solutions for this, then we need to see a lot of comments. So we will share the notes on the Telegram channel. That is the solutions on the Telegram channel. Okay, yes. Very good. Next question. Which one of the following is resistant to enzyme action? Which is resistant to enzyme action? Yes. 14 more likes. Quickly smash that like button. Okay. Which one of the following is resistant to enzyme action? Pollen enzyme, leaf cuticle, cork, wood fiber. Okay. Wood fiber. All of you know this. It's a very, very easy question. Okay, 40 and 44. Sorry, students. Maths little weakness is there. Okay, sorry for the calculation. Don't worry about that gift and zift question. I will just check the question. Okay, because sometimes what happens, no, this art technology, the numbers are very important. What insertion happens is important. Okay, now if I sit and read and do it, it will take some time. So that's why we will come back to that question. Yes, good job. Pollen exine. Okay, pollen exine means what are they talking about? In case they give here sporopollenin, you're going to answer that also, okay? If they give you the word sporopollenin, you will answer this because sporopollenin is the most resistant substance that right now also we haven't found anything that will dissolve it, okay? Anything that will dissolve it. Very good. So, you're at 48 and 44, okay? 48 and 44. Very good, okay. Yes. Wind pollinated flowers are small, brightly colored, producing large number of pollen grains, small, producing large number of dry pollen grains, large, producing abundant nectar and pollen, small, producing nectar and dry pollen. Now, wind pollinated flowers means what? We should make more pollen grains. Otherwise, when the wind, okay, mock paper link is here, dear, in this video, not the video that you're watching now. This is the previous video. Just go to the channel, okay, just go to the channel. If you go to the live, okay, go to the live. See, can you see here? NEET 2025, here you will get the link, okay? Not on this video, you will get the link in the previous class video. Yes, answer this question. If it has to be wind, like imagine you're the wind, okay? You want to take something and go. Will you take someone who has, you know, made like 5 pollen grains? You'll be like, hey, this 5 pollen grains will go on the way only. So what we have to make? We have to make abundant pollen grains. And does it have to be colorful? If you're wind, do you really care about the colors? No, you do not care about the colors. So what did it do? It will take everything and go. It does not care about the color, scent, nectar, no. So here, what is going to be the answer? What's going to be the answer? Students, wind pollinated flowers. Check once again. Your statements are not right. Check the statement once again. Wind pollinated flowers are small, brightly colored, producing large number of pollen grains. Small, producing large number of dry pollen grains. If it is wind pollinated flowers, then you should understand that their pollen grains have to be sticky so that it can go and bind somewhere. It can go and bind somewhere, right? And then large, producing abundant nectar and pollen. Small, producing nectar and dry pollen. Okay, ma'am, out of all the options, ma'am, only this one looks nice. So I will go with this one. Yes, so here, small, producing large number of dry pollen grains. Students, here the issue is it has to be sticky. Otherwise, it will not go and bind. Okay, small, brightly colored, producing large number of pollen grains. Small, producing large number of dry pollen grains. Large, producing abundant nectar and pollen. Small, producing nectar and dry pollen. Okay, out of all these statements, what will be correct? Because here, producing large number of pollen grains is there. But again, see, small, brightly colored, bright color does not matter. Here, large, producing abundant nectar does not matter. Here, small, producing nectar and dry. Here, it is small, producing nectar and dry pollen. Very mix match options they have given. Okay. Yes. Yes. So here, okay, here the answer is option number B. I was just trying to confuse you people, but good job. Okay, so what's your marks now? 52 and 48. Okay, 52 and 48. Very good. Very good. Yes. Very good. Excellent. Moving on to the next question. What is the function? Okay, I'm sorry here, typing. What is the function of germ pore? Absorption of water for seed germination. Germ pore they are asking about. Okay. Initiation of pollen tube. Release of male gametes. Emergence of the radical. NEET 2012 question. NEET 2012. Oh, 52 marks. Huh? So sorry, 52. So here it will be 56 and 48. Okay. 52. Okay. This will be a marks for this question, not for the previous question. Yes. B for Bablu. Everything is B for Bablu. Huh? Everything is B for Bablu. How is that possible? How is that possible? Everything B for Bablu. Yes. Tell me the answer. Yes, good job, good job, good job. Initiation of pollen tube, because if germ pore is not there, the exine will not allow the entry of any person, because exine is extremely hard, right? It's extremely resistant and it is extremely hard. So the pollen tube germination will not happen. So what will exine tell? Hey, you cannot come in. So there is a small pore so that the pollen tube germination can happen, and all of you would have seen in your 12th practical, no, like this pollen tube germination will happen, and that pollen tube is coming through the germ pore. GP. Okay, I'm writing GP, germ pore. Okay, here also germ pore typing went off, students. Germ pore. Okay, yes. Okay, very nice. Next question. Which one of the following fruits is parthenocarpic? Brinjal, jackfruit, apple, banana. Coconut water from a tender coconut is immature embryo, free nuclear endosperm, innermost layer of the seed coat, and degenerated nucellus. Okay. That's when I thought one thing. Did I say by mistake here sticky? It should be non-sticky. Otherwise, if it is sticky, it will stick to the flower itself. No, it has to fly. If it has to fly, it has to be non-sticky. Okay, I think by mistake I told sticky. It has to be non-sticky. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, that's why option B is the correct answer. Okay. I think I told sticky by mistake. Yes. Oh, did I show the answer? No, I didn't. Yes. Which of the following, okay, which of the following fruits is parthenocarpic fruit? That means what? Without actual fertilization, right? The fruit formed without fertilization. Individual, independent person this person is. He's like, I don't want fertilization. Without fertilization, I'll be formed. You all eat that fruit, okay, and you all maybe like that fruit. I do not like that fruit that much, but yeah. Okay, now coconut water, which you drink. Okay, I've taught you about free nuclear endosperm. Okay, I've taught you about that. I've taught you about cellular endosperm. So tell me the answer. Yes, some of you are telling me D and B. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, the answer is D and B. So what's your marks going to be like? Students, so much maths have to do, students. 62 and 58. No, 56. Yes, 62, 56. Wow. Yes, fruit is single. Fruit is like, I am an independent person. I will do everything. Okay, I don't need all this fertilization and all this complications. Okay. Yes, this is going to be, what do you have here? 60. 62, 56 for this. 66, 60 for this. Yes. What's your mark? Yeah, apple is false fruit because the thalamus develops into the fruit. Okay, apple is false fruit because the thalamus. Okay, thalamus is what you are eating. You're not eating the actual ovary, you are eating the thalamus. So anything that is not formed from an ovary becomes a false fruit, right? Yes, who asked me the question? Yeah, went off. Krishna Veni. Oh, very nice name. Target achieved. Okay, Basvasa will give a new target. Okay, my target is achieved, so very happy for that. Okay, next question. Next question, reproductive health. Okay, reproductive health. Diaphragm, contraception pills, intrauterine devices, lactational amenorrhea. Inhibits ovulation and implantation, increases phagocytosis of sperm within the uterus, absence of menstrual cycle and ovulation following parturition. They cover the cervix, blocking the entry of sperm. My God, such a big statement, students. Take your time. Please read. Okay. 64. Very nice. Okay. Yes. Diaphragm, contraception pills, intrauterine devices, lactational amenorrhea. Diaphragm, you know, diaphragm, you use, okay, spermicidal jellies. We have spoken about all of that separately. Contraception pills, you know, progesterone, estrogen combination. IUDs, you know, copper IUDs are there, hormonal IUDs are there, and non-mediated IUDs are there. Lactational amenorrhea is a natural method. Okay, B for biology by Gopika. Okay. Yes, B, ma'am. Okay, let's do this. Can we do this? B for Mokshita. Mokshita? Who is Mokshita? Are you people telling each other's name at this point? Okay. 64, sorry. Maths. Oh. No, but here 62 I wrote. Yeah, you guys. $56. Oh yeah, so sorry. Don't, whoever wrote 66, wrong. There's no 66 marks first of all. Okay, here it will be 60 and here it will be 56. Here it will be 64 and here it will be 60. Okay, yes. Whoever got extra 4 marks, give it back. Very good. Answer is B. Okay, let's do this also. Diaphragm is going to be what, students? They cover the cervix, blocking the entry of sperm. Okay, so A4. Would you find the answer? Yes, you could have, but then 2 options. 50-50 you could have done. Okay, okay, 50-50 you could have done. Now, contraception pills. What will these contraception pills do? Obviously, they will inhibit ovulation and implantation. Okay. Now, intrauterine devices, copper T is there, multiload 375 is there, copper 7 is there, lipase loop is there, hormonal progesterate LNG20 is there. So here, intrauterine devices will do what, students? Obviously, ma'am, increases the phagocytosis of the sperm within the uterus, and lactational amenorrhea, absence of menstrual cycle. This you could have easily identified, no? So yes, very good. So your answer, no, your marks, plus 68 plus 64. Perfect, perfect. Yes, 282 votes has come, but only 200 likes have come. 80 people, they were like in dream, they were telling that I smashed the like button. Okay. Yes, next question. Vasectomy, coitus interruptus, cervical cap, Saheli. Oral method, barrier method, surgical method, natural method. Wow, what a beautiful question. Yeah. Come on, answer. 1 second, students. vasectomy, coitus interruptus, okay, cervical caps and Saheli. Okay, you have to tell me the answer. Very easy question. Oral method, barrier method, surgical method, natural method. Okay, which is have to be taken orally, which has to be a barrier method. You have to, like, you know, wear it to separate it. Surgical method, you understood, no? 2 methods only you have studied. Natural methods, 3 methods you have studied. Okay, let's see who is going to answer. Okay, I can see Shiv Prasad, I can see East Sun, AK. Okay, Dr. Mokshita is already on the chat. Okay, that's why you people are telling the names. Okay, very nice. Yes, so vasectomy, can we try with one option? Vasectomy, oh sorry, surgical method, A3. 2 options are there, okay, 50-50 I did. I removed these 2 options for all of you. Wow, kaun banega crorepati? 50-50 I've done without even you asking, okay? Now do, phone a friend, look into each other's chat. Now coitus interruptus is what, students? It's a natural method, right? So it's the rhythmic method, okay? Rhythmic method. So natural method. So B4. With B4, obviously you can understand it's option number A, okay? Option number A. Excellent. Please put your marks in the chat box. I have forgotten the maths. Yes. Okay, once you put the marks, we will proceed to the next question. Okay? Suguna. Okay, nice. Yes. Hey, you people are going to be doctors and you're only telling A for apple keeps a doctor away. And what job will you do? Okay? Yes, Suvra. All these questions will come. I will pray. Okay? I will pray that all these questions only come. Okay? So that my students will be able to score really good marks. More than this, they won't ask students. This kind of questions only will come. But then, the thing is, the way they modify it, sometimes we get confused, okay? Because the way it is written, it can be sometimes confusing, okay? Yes. Very good. 68, 64, 72. Okay, good job. Next one. Lippes loop is a type of contraceptive used for cervical barriers, vault barriers, non-mediated IUDs, copper-releasing IUDs. The options are next level, no? Options are talaiva level, okay? All ulta-pulta they give. Yes. Ha. Lippes loop is a type of contraceptive used as. What is it used as? All of you know Lippes loop, only one place you have studied, that is? I will not tell, you should tell. You should tell. Quickly. Let me see how many of you are present, how many of you have subscribed, how many of you have marked the attendance. So much I have to do in one time. Okay? Very good, very good. Attendance is beautiful. Yes. Yes. IUDs. Yes, it is non-mediated IUD. Very good. What is your, again, your marks? Please put it in the chat. Okay. Yes, very good. Non-mediated IUD, you have only studied one. Lippes loop you have studied. In copper-releasing IUD, 3 examples you have studied. Copper T, copper 7, multi-load 375. And in hormonal IUDs, you have studied progesterate and LNG 20. Right? Yes, very good. Next question, students. Select the hormone. Oh, no, I shouldn't have told. Select the hormone-releasing IUD, intrauterine devices. Okay? Hormone. Tomorrow, English exam. All the best for all the students who are going to write board exam tomorrow. Okay? And those who are preparing for PUC, Karnataka board exam, you know, KCT channel is there. So come and join there. Okay? Physics classes are going to happen. Yes. No, think properly. Don't look at just progesterate. You have 2 options. Okay, 2 options. Yes, Madan. 2 options are there. So you look at both the options. Yes, very good. Progesterate and LNG20. People who have looked only at progesterate, students, half mark option is not there. 2 marks, they'll give you 2 marks. Examiner will keep that option is not there. That is only in boards. Okay, multi-load 375 is copper releasing IUD. So how will you get marks? So your answer should be B. Okay, option number B. Clear? Yes. So again, please drop down your marks. Let me see your scores. Are you at 76? I think you should be at 80. 80 marks, right? Okay. Moving forward. 2 questions on your screen. Assisted reproductive technology, IVF, involves transfer of. Okay, I'm reading question in case someone is watching at a lower resolution. Okay. Assisted reproductive technology, IVF, involves transfer of zygote into the fallopian tube, zygote into the uterus. So look here, IVF involves, you already know some question which is similar to this. Embryo with 16 blastomeres into the fallopian tube, ovum into fallopian tube. My God, what an all options, students. Okay, what an all options. Now, artificial insemination means, again, here you have options. Please take your time to read the options. I do not have any hurry. I do not have to go anywhere. Please read that. Take your time and read the options. Okay? Because if you don't read now, you'll make mistake later. Yes. Assisted reproductive technology, IVF, involves transfer of zygote into the fallopian tube. So, you know, ZIFT is there. You have learned about gift. Okay, so you should think about that way and tell. Don't chumma tell answer because someone else is telling. And also, please, you know, ZIFT full form itself is zygote intrafallopian transfer. So, don't tell uterus randomly. Okay, yes. I can see hardly right answers. Manu, Usha, Sanki. Yes, very few correct answers I can see. Please check the answers once again, and I want both of you, like in the sense both the answers should be simultaneous. Then only I'll be able to understand which one you have answered. Come on, quickly. D and D. Okay, ovum into fallopian tube. What is that called? Transfer. A and A, some people are telling. Okay, let's see what's the answer. Ready? Ready? Think once again. Some more. You have time to correct yourself. Okay? Yes. A and C. Okay? A and C. I can see yes. Yasini is correct. Who else is correct? Yeah, Samhita is correct. Manu is correct. Roshni is correct. Evening Star is correct. Very good. Usha, Rajkumar. Yes. So here, look here. Assisted reproductive technology, IVF involves what? You know, ZIFT is involved. What is ZIFT full form? Zygote transferred into the fallopian tube, right? Zygote intrafallopian transfer. Artificial insemination means what? Transfer of sperm of a healthy donor to a test tube containing ova. Transfer of sperm of a husband to a test tube containing ova. Similar, healthy donor and husband. Artificial introduction of sperm of a healthy donor into the vagina. What is happening here? We do artificial insemination when the sperm count is low, when the sperm is not able to reach till the ovum. During this time, what do? We can definitely give the sperm directly to the person, to the woman. The woman does not have any problem. Only the male has a problem. Example, I'm telling you. And we notice that the person, the male, has a sperm count, very low sperm count. Or the sperm is not able to survive, or it's not able to reach up to the egg. So that time we can do this kind of treatment, right? Yes, very good. ZIFT and IUT. Introduction of sperm of healthy donor directly into the ovary. That we do not do. ICSI we do, right? ICSI we do where we do cytoplasmic, okay, insemination. So understood? Those who made mistake, I think majority of you made mistakes. Students, this question, similar question we did sometime back. Okay, sometime back we did similar question. No, IVF involves what? And that time all of you told ZIFT as the correct answer. Okay, so yes, got it, ma'am. Very good. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Okay. Yes, low motility. Okay, not able to reach. No. So if you have seen that movie, Good News, They tell, no, the sperm is not able to survive in your universe, they tell, no, but that's as told as a joke. But what does it mean? It means that the sperm is not able to reach up to the ovum and it is not able to fertilize. Some of them are not able to fertilize, some of them is not able to travel and reach till there. Some people have low sperm count. So during this time, we do artificial insemination, different types, depending on individual to individual different. Now, question need not come like this. Question can come telling that, okay, person A has low sperm count, etc., etc. What kind of technology will you suggest as a doctor? And they'll give you all the technology together. Okay? Yes. NCERT line by line series we did for most of the chapters, dear. That is why we have stopped it temporarily. I would say all my sessions is a mix of NCERT line by line plus handwritten notes. So plus 3D. So you can watch any of the lectures. It's a combination of all of it. Okay, you will get like in one meal, everything will be available. One sweet dish, one spicy dish. So like that, everything will be available. Yes, the contraceptive Saheli. It's an IUD. Increases the concentration of estrogen and prevents ovulation in females. Now, how do you connect? See, this chapter, students, even though the chapter is easy, including me, I get confused if I don't read art technology every time. Because everything is just definitions. It's not like you can understand, but again, it's more of a definition. So what you should do, you should connect it. Okay, Saheli is an oral contraceptive. Oral contraceptive will prevent ovulation and implantation. So how do I connect this? And then you read the question, you will be able to understand easier. Prevents ovulation in females, block estrogen receptors in uterus, preventing eggs from getting implanted. It is a post-coital contraceptive. Come on. Yes, most of you are right. Excellent, excellent. I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. Most of you are right. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, very good. That is increases, okay, the concentration, blocks the estrogen receptors in the uterus and prevents the eggs from getting implanted. Okay, yes, 3 is the universal answer. Yes, very good. Most of you got it right. Some of you, I think, told B. Some of you, I can see, now are telling 3. Okay, I think chats are still loading. But yeah, some of you have told. Okay. 3 is answers. Yes, C. Some of you have told. Some of you have told B. I think most of you have told B here. What happened, guys? You don't have to remove your answers. Please just check. Okay, mistakes can happen to anyone. Yeah, that's what I thought. All of you are talking about, because we have discussed this question before also in my class, how it blocks the estrogen receptors and prevents the eggs from getting implanted. Okay, yes, 3, very good, very good. Some of you thought 3 and typed 2, so don't do that. Okay, thought 3 and typed 2, ma'am. I was thinking about implantation, but I confused it. Okay, don't get confused. Contraceptive Saheli. But again, students, the problem here is, this is a very, I will tell you one more thing for this question, is that this question is from 2000, like in the sense 2005 time. So that is why that time teachers used to teach a lot about Saheli, how these blocks the estrogen receptors. But now if you look at NCERT, only Saheli is mentioned and CDRI is mentioned. So here, such kind of questions, mostly it will not come because it's not mentioned in your NCERT. But in case it comes, you please go for this option. Okay, please go for this option. Okay. Yes, I know most of you were thinking about this, but not thinking. Okay. Okay. Now, students, there is increases the concentration and blocks the estrogen receptors is 2 different things, right? Increases estrogen level is different and blocking the receptors, which is going to take estrogen, is different. So both cannot be accepted. Only one can be the answer. Okay. So 3 is the answer. Blocks estrogen receptors in uterus, preventing eggs from getting implanted. 2019, that question is different. Okay. 2019 question is different. Yes. CDRI. You can write that, okay, oral contraceptives. If they ask you what does oral contraceptives do, you can tell that yes, they prevent ovulation and implantation. But if they are asking only about Saheli, you should tell why this Saheli is so used. Okay. So it is also because it is cost effective. At the same time, it has very least side effects. Okay. Yes. Tattva book, this question was there. Huh? That's why Madhumita was like 100%. Okay. 100%. This is the answer. Okay. Next question, students. Next question on the screen. In some plants, the female gamete develops into embryo without fertilization. This phenomena is known as Parthenocarpy, syngamy, parthenogenesis, autogamy. NEET 2019 question. Okay? Yes. Yes, NEET 2019 question. And persistent nucleus, I have told you the example. How will you remember? B square. Okay, like Big Boss, you remember, no? B square. Beat and your okay, if I'll tell you the, I think I give you a trick to remember this. I told you like this. Yes. Persistent P for P. Yeah, P for P I have told you. Example, I don't have to tell you. P for P I had told you, no? Persistent. So, yeah, I almost told the answer. CA, chartered accountant. Okay, some of you are telling chartered accountant, some of you are telling AA. Students, think properly once again. In some plants, the female gamete, see, I'm giving you the hint also here. In plants, the female gamete develops into embryo. They're not telling fruit. They're not telling seed. They are speaking about embryo. So what your answer should be? Some of you are right. Yeah, think once again. Please think once again. I'm giving you one more chance. Okay, one more chance, please. One more chance to all of you. They are talking about embryo. So I want all of you to think that way. Yeah, now some of you are getting it right. Very good, very good. I'm so happy that you took 2 minutes to think about it. It's parthenogenesis, right? Because we talk about parthenocarpy when a fruit is developed without fertilization. We talk about parthenogenesis. The definition for parthenogenesis is where you talk about embryo, or we talk about unfertilized ovum, such kind of terminologies we take. Again, if you see the definition separately also, you will see parthenocarpy where they talk about banana, etc. And we talk about parthenogenesis, we talk about lizard. Okay, in animal perspective also there is separation. So what will your answer be? Okay, parthenogenesis here we'll talk about, because here they're talking about embryo. That definition, that is why I told you. I know that some of you might have checked what's the difference between parthenocarpy and parthenogenesis. Students, you can search it in terminologies of plants as well. Direct definition, if you see difference, if you see, they'll tell parthenocarpy is related to fruits, parthenogenesis is related to animals. But what happens here, they're talking about the phenomena. The phenomena is going to be what? Obviously, the phenomena is going to be parthenogenesis, right? Yes. Chartered accountant is the answer. Yes. So here, bye, bam, or we'll watch replay now. Don't worry, it happens. Okay, it happens. Yes, this is going to be obviously perisperm. I told you, persistent peri. PP, you remember. Okay, PP, you remember. So what's your marks now? What's your, oh no, don't forget the score. Please remember. Okay, some are telling 94, some are telling 100. I think we did more than that questions, right? We did more than that questions. Okay, some more questions and then you can join Basavraj's class. I know reproduction can be a little confusing, but we will do revision. Don't worry, this is just an initial part. Okay, this is just to see that how much my students can do it. Later, we'll obviously do revision. Okay? Yes. Excellent. 194. Perfect. Now, clistogamous flowers are always autogamous. In clistogamous flowers, anthers and stigma lie close to each other, ensuring self-pollination. Okay, in clistogamous flowers, anthers and stigma lie close to each other. That means they're almost talking that these people are closed. Okay, ensuring self-pollination. Yes, plus 720. 100 pakka, ma'am. Okay, today is full. Yes, 125 questions are done. Let's do some more questions. 94. Okay, some of you did some mistakes. I think some of you got confused. I think reproductive health we should do once again. No, some of you are confusion. Yes, A. Yes, very good. Both the statements are correct because they're talking generally about how these clistogamous flowers are always autogamous, because these the anther and the stigma lies close to each other because they are closed, right? They do not have an option for cross-pollination. So the answer is going to be obviously option number A. Okay, next question. Which of the following statements are true regarding post-fertilization changes? Okay, post-fertilization changes. Please answer this. I will just inform Basavraj sir so that he can join. Okay, please answer this question by then. Basa sir also will join. Okay. Above, all of the above. Again, students, the problem with you people, I'll tell you, one thing you see, no, you'll run behind it. It's not the thing. See, ovule develops into seed. Ovary wall forms the seed coat. I have taught you about testa and tegumen, and I told you something like integuments form the seed coat. That is integuments, okay? Integuments form the testa and tegumen, okay? Ovary develops into fruit. Zygote develops into an embryo. Now you think an answer. Now you think an answer. That is all the statements correct. There is a terminology for pericarp. There is testa and tegumen that I spoke with integuments. So does that all connect? Yes. Who taught you this tukka strategies? Tukka strategy, that if all of the above is the option, that is the answer. No. Think once again. It's okay. Even if you are sticking on to D also, no problem. If you're telling C also, no problem. B also, no problem. A also, no problem. Come on, all of you, think an answer. No searching the answer. Think an answer. Okay, if I see someone Googling, all googly kids, Google will show 100 answers. Okay, Pradeep is saying C. Chaitra is telling no ma'am. What is no ma'am meaning? No ma'am means fast. Come on, faster. I'll give you all one more chance to answer. Okay, because I gave you the option. One more chance to answer, and then we will stop the session. Okay, because I don't want a lot of you to make mistakes. What are you telling Malay? What is your name, yaar? How can I pronounce your name? Malesh Kumar. No confusion, ma'am, because your explanation is super and helpful. Thank you so much. Yes, integuments form seed coat. Here they're talking about the seed coat. They're not talking about the fruit covering. Okay? Yes. So answer is going to be option number C. Can I lock option number C? Because I agree with this. I don't agree with this. I agree with this. I agree with this. So can I do option number C? Yes, possible? Yes. So integuments, students, always remember your outer and integuments also have an ultimate job. The integuments job is to become the testa and tegumen. Okay, testa and tegumen. Okay, now ovary wall, what will happen? I have told you ovary wall in some fruits, again lot of exceptions are there, will become pericarp. Okay, or we can say the fruit wall. Okay, here they're talking about the seed coat. Seed coat. So these are the seed coat which are made up of your integuments, right? So we will go for option number C. Done? So what's the marks right now? Yes, I think we have crossed 104, right? Okay, last question. The term double fertilization in angiosperm refers to. See, I told you, so many modified questions are there. Yes, testa and tegumen, outer and inner. Okay, outer and inner. I think we have to do this chapter revision, no? It's okay, happens. Abhigna, ma'am. Okay, Abhigna. Nice name. Yes. Okay, let me see. B for biology or not. Fusion of one male gamete with egg and other. Yes, perfect. Now what's the marks? If only you know this marks, then you can go for human reproduction questions. What's the marks? Tell me the marks quickly in the chats. Tell me the person who has, okay, what's the total marks you assume? Okay. Yes, reproductive health revision I'll definitely do for all. Continue in this live. Okay, don't go anywhere. Basra sir will join to this live. I will be leaving this live. Okay, so I want all of your total marks. Okay, total marks, that is going to be 112. Out of 112, how much you got? Please let me know in the chats. That is, you can put GM class, this much you got, and Basvasaurus's class, this much you got. Okay, so I will tell you the marks. And for the gift question, it's a bonus marks. I will give you the marks for that. Okay, yes. Class is not over. Stay on this. Basra sir will be joining. Okay, so thank you so much, students. So every day you will have 1 hour practice. Don't worry about small mistakes that you have made. I will be doing revision. We will just go through all of this, so I know that which chapters you are weak in, which chapters we need to give more attention to. That will be done from our end. Okay, so don't worry, this is just a practice. You still have time to correct yourself, learn yourself, revise yourself, and recap yourself. So see you all in the next class tomorrow. Tomorrow again I'll be coming back, right, with the next topic for all of you, human health and diseases. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.
We have to stop, I guess. Oh, thank you. Sound check, students. Quickly let me know in the chat if I am audible and visible to all of you. Quickly let me know, students. Quickly let me know in the chat if I'm audible and visible to each and one of your students. Quickly let me know if I'm audible, sound check, and visible to each and every one of you. Now, I feel Gopika ma'am finished the class, and all of you were able to identify which part of the chapter you're not able to solve the questions from. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So I want everyone to be very active again. And if you anywhere, if you're not able to understand what I speak because something's wrong with my mouth because I have ulcer, right? So let's, if I'm not able to say something very clearly, you know the reason. Okay, you know the reason, students. Okay, so can we start, all of you? I want a proper confirmation right now. Yes, I want a proper confirmation. Can we start? Quickly, some fire. I will know that you are ready for the class. A quick fire in the chat, and I'm all of you are ready. Okay, so can we start, students? Can we start? And I saw in ma'am's class, all of you were struggling to keep up with the marks. So in my class, very simple rule. If you get the question right, +1. Very easy to track, right? If you're able to solve the question, +1 mark. If you're not able to solve the question, wrong answer, -1. Okay, so +1 for right answer, wrong answer is -1. Very simple, you will get the marks very easily. Okay, we can keep a track. So every right question, +1. Okay, so all this fire, right? All of this fire. Let's quickly warm up the session, right? Can we do a simple rapid fire in the starting? I will give you 4 questions. I want rapid answers in the chat for these 4 questions. So starting, we will do something called as rapid fire to warm up ourselves. Like obviously, right? Let's warm up. Okay. Now, we know 4 tables. Oh, good, good. Okay. Now here are the first 4 questions. This is the question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. First, rapid fire to let's get the heat up. Okay, so I want 4 answers in the chat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your time starts now. Quickly, all of you. Go quickly, all of you. Sound check. Am I not audible? What happened to the live? Is the live ended? No, the live is going on, right? No, live is going on. Some weird ghost. Okay. Now, first question, second question, third question, fourth question. So I want exactly 4 answers in the chat. 1, this answer. 2, this answer. 3, this answer. 4, this answer. Before I finish reading the questions, answers in the chat one by one. Go. Every right answer you will get 1 mark. Very simple. Okay. So each testis has about how many testicular lobules? So inside one testis, how many testicular lobules are present? Very easy question, all of you can answer. Okay, so first answer is very simple on the board, around 250 testicular lobules. First answer is very easy. Second question, the male axillary glands includes prostate gland, seminal vesicle, bulbourethral. So obviously all four. Next question, in male, penis is covered by a loose fold of skin is called as foreskin. All of you know. Okay, now the functions of fimbriae. There are 4 functions given here. What is the main function of fimbriae? Fimbriae is part of your female reproductive system, where fimbriae helps in picking up the egg, right? So it helps in collecting the egg after or ovum after ovulation. So quickly students, tell me the answers in the chat now. What is 1, what is 2, what is 3 and what is 4? If you got all 4 correct, right here, right, all 4 correct, plus 4 in the chat, all of you. Plus 4 in the chat. Quickly, all of you. Yes, plus 4 in the chat, all of you. Plus 4 in the chat. If you're able to answer all 4 of them, plus 4. Okay. Now, do we get one more warm-up question? Can we do one more warm-up like this now? I'll give you again 4 questions. Let's warm up our brain for human reproduction. Quick 4 answers I want again. Okay. I want quickly 4 answers. Okay. So, here we go. 4 questions on the board right now. Again, let's just call it as question 1, 2, 3 and 4. Answers in the chat quickly. Let me, before I read the question, I want answers in the chat. Okay. In which phase of menstrual cycle Graafian follicle transform as corpus luteum? That is, in the entire menstrual cycle, in which phase does the conversion happens? It happens in luteal, follicular, proliferatory and growth. Growth is not there, so answer is between these 3. You should know. Okay. Now, second question: which hormone is essential for maintenance of endometrium? If the endometrium has to be maintained, there has to be a hormone which will maintain the endometrium. Without this hormone, endometrium will completely collapse. Gone. Okay. Now, fertilization takes place in isthmus, cervix, vagina, ampulla region. Okay. Embryo with 8 to 16 blastomeres is called as. I'll give you exactly 20 seconds. Take your time. Answers in the chat. Go. Quickly. Warm up time. Quick answers. All of you. See students, first question I'll explain first of all. If you remember the menstrual cycle, this entire part and this entire part are 2 main parts. Now in this part we have ovarian event here and uterine event here. Now if you see in the follicular, this is a follicular phase where development of follicle happens. This is called as your proliferatory phase where endometrium layer is proliferating. This is the phase called as luteal phase where the corpus luteum is formed. Now this is called as secretory phase where secretory endometrium becomes secretory in nature. Right. Now the question is asking you, which phase of menstrual cycle Graafian follicle transforms as corpus luteum? You tell me now students. This phase right here, this phase, that is luteal phase. Nice. Okay. So here we have all the answers here. Luteal, progesterone. All of you know progesterone hormone is produced. It is maintaining the endometrium layer. If progesterone is removed, entire endometrium layer collapses. This is called as your ampulla region. Ampulla region is the region where the fertilization takes place. And last one is morula, 8 to 16 cell. Okay. So if you're able to get all of these questions right, plus 8 in the chat, all of you. Plus 8 in the chat. Plus 8. All of you. Yappa. Plus 8. Okay. Plus 8 in the chat. Plus 8 in the chat quickly. Now with that being said, I have one more set of questions. This we will do in the end. I want to introduce some difficult questions for all of you. Okay. Now the first question which we will start right now is called as AR questions. The next set of questions will be around 7 to 8 questions are going to be AR questions. So I want to know your confirmation in the chat if you are ready for these questions now. Okay. Okay students, ready all of you? in the chat. Okay. Yeah, I can see ma'am's text. Yeah, I know. Students, it's very difficult to talk. When you have mouth ulcers, it feels like, someone is poking in your mouth, like small poking in your mouth. All of you ready for AR questions now? Because all of you keep requesting, right, sir, make us solve some AR questions. We want some AR questions. So on the board, we have some AR questions right now. They are solid questions. Some of them are easy, some of them are difficult. So I want you to pay attention very well when you're solving these questions now. Okay. Now, first question on the board right now. What is corpus albicans? Let me explain what is corpus albicans first of all. If you do not know what is corpus albicans, here. This is called as corpus luteum. Corpus luteum degenerates. This degenerating part, this part is also called as corpus albicans. Corpus albicans. Okay. So here is the question on the board. Corpus albicans is an inactive structure which is found in the ovary. Okay. Corpus albicans secrete the progesterone hormone after ovulation. Very simple question. Let's see who can tell this answer. Okay. Nice. Students, quickly smash the like button, all of you. Target is 300 likes before we end today's stream. Target is 300. Let's see how many of you make it. Okay. Now, all of you will be like, sir, what difficult question now? All of you will be like, sir, what difficult question? I'll give you a small clue. Small clue. Okay. First of all, let me say, corpus albicans, they are the inactive structure. Yes, they're inactive. Whenever the corpus luteum is present, here, the corpus luteum is present here. It is present. Now, once there is a decrease in LH, here, what happens? Corpus luteum completely degenerates. When corpus luteum degenerates completely, it gets converted to corpus albicans. These corpus albicans are inactive structures. They do not have any function. So this first statement right here is correct. It is correct. Okay. Now, what about second statement, students? Corpus albicans secrete the progesterone. Students, do you think it is corpus albicans? No. It is corpus luteum that produces the progesterone, not corpus albicans. So this becomes completely wrong. This becomes correct. Now tell me, what is the answer, students? What is the answer? What is the answer now? Quickly, all of you. And if you want difficult questions, I'll give you difficult questions. And if you want easy questions, I'll give you easy questions. It is up to you to decide what you want. Do you want to solve easy questions and have fake sense of confidence? Do you want that, students? Do you want that? Do you want a fake sense of confidence that, just because you're able to solve some easy questions and you're like, I am the king, I am the queen, king and queen of biology? No, it doesn't work like that. Okay. So the answer here is option number C. Assertion is true, but reason is absolutely wrong. Because corpus luteum is able to produce the progesterone, not corpus albicans. Okay. Now, one more question here. Let's see who can solve this question now. Menarche starts at the around age of puberty. Okay, makes sense. After birth, oocyte is matured and developed to form Graafian follicle, students. Tell me, students. Okay. Yeah. Now I'll give you difficult questions. You'll be like, oh my God, so difficult. You'll tell me again. Okay. See this question now. After birth, oocyte is matured and developed to form Graafian follicle. Okay. This is a solid, difficult questions. If you're able to solve this question, yes, you have understood the concept really well. See, menarche starts at puberty. Yes, this is correct. This is correct. Okay. A is correct. But what about B, students? Do you think Graafian follicle formation happens at birth? It happens at birth. When the female child is born, when during the birth itself, do you think the Graafian follicle formation happens? Or do you think Graafian follicle formation happens at puberty? Tell me. Do you think it happens at birth or do you think it happens at puberty? Graafian follicle formation. Question is, students, let me tell you again. All of these are previously asked AIPMT level questions. They are AIPMT level questions, AIMS level questions. Aim self questions. Tell me students now, tell me the answer now again. So do you think Graafian follicle formation of birth? No, it does not. It does not. So again, answer becomes C. Answer becomes C. Now, do you realize if this question was given to you in a NEET 2025, what is the percentage of chance that you might mark it wrong answer? Tell me students. How many of you would have marked this answer as A or B? Majority of right? Majority of you. So tell me your marks in the chat now. So after +8, if you are able to get this answer, this one, +9. If you are able to get this answer, +10. So let me tell in the chat students, how many of you actually score +10 marks now? How many of you actually score +10? Tell me in the chat. How many of you tell? If you're wrong somewhere, -1. Wrong somewhere, -1. Okay, -1. See, nice question, right? Tell me, nice question, right? Okay. Now I'll give you one more question. See, I'll give you a small overview. In oogenesis starts at where students? Oogenesis starts at embryonic stage. All of you know that. Here we get primary oocyte at embryonic stage. Then at birth also there is what happens? Primary oocyte. At puberty we have the secondary oocyte. Secondary oocyte is released at puberty. Then secondary oocyte undergoes second type of arrest, that is meiosis 2. Then during fertilization, the secondary oocyte is converted to ovum or rooted or second polar body. This conversion is happening during fertilization itself. So please remember this. Okay. Now here is a question for all of you. Let's see how many of you can tell me the answer. This is called as easy question. Okay. The testes are situated outside the abdominal cavity within the scrotum. Makes sense. Lower temperature of the testis is necessary for spermatogenesis. Very easy question. Quick answer I want. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Quickly. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds, that's all. 10 seconds, not more than 10 seconds. Yes, testis is situated outside the abdominal cavity in a sac-like structure called a scrotum, because the temperature in the scrotum is less than body temperature. So it helps in spermatogenesis. It makes sense to all of you. So this is answer number A. So if you're able to answer this question right, your answer is 11 marks right now. Plus 11 marks. Okay, plus 11 marks. Now, next question on the board for all of you. Very important question. The acrosome secretions of the sperm help it in entering the cytoplasm of the ovum. Okay, it helps. Okay, it contains sperm lysine. Yes, it contains sperm lysine. This is the same sperm lysine which helps in the entry. This was a very easy question. All of you are able to answer very easily. Okay, it makes sense very easily. So if you're able to answer this question, plus 12 marks. Okay, plus 12. Very easy question. This was very easy question. Okay, let's see how many of you can solve this question right here on the board. Okay, how many of you can solve this question? HCG, HPL and relaxin are products in women only during pregnancy, or can I frame it in a better way? HCG, HPL and relaxin are produced only during pregnancy. First assertion. What is the reason? These hormones are produced from the placenta, or are produced by placenta. Okay. Tell me the answer, students. Tell me the answer quickly. Quick answer. Quick. See students, yes, they are produced only during pregnancy, because placenta is also present only during pregnancy. Placenta is not produced anytime else. So it makes sense. Option number A. Yes. So if you are able to get this right answer, plus 13 marks, right? 13 marks if I'm not right. If I'm right, plus 13 marks. Okay. Plus 13. Okay. So placenta, which is also called as a temporary endocrine gland, it is able to produce certain hormones which are produced only during pregnancy. Relaxin, HPL, human placental lactogen, and HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. Okay. Next question. Students, how are these questions? Tell me in the chat now, first of all. How are these questions? Do you want easy questions or do you want tough level questions in this 7-day series? Do you want easy questions? Because if you want easy questions, you can find on YouTube anywhere. Because these questions generally are not taught on YouTube because students not able to solve them and they leave the class and go. But I will not give you that fake sense of confidence that human reproduction, your mastery is there. You're able to solve every single question. No. My students should know the difficulty level of the NEET examination which is coming up, because there is a very high chance that you will get difficult questions and you have to be prepared for it. Right? Nice. See this question now. And I'm very sure 70% will go wrong here. Only 30% of students can answer this question. I'm very sure. Okay. The mammary glands of the female starts producing milk just after the process of parturition. Yes, makes sense. Okay. High level of oxytocin induces milk production. Okay. Let's see how many of you are able to solve this question now. Let's see again. Okay. Let me know chat, students. Quick answers. Again, students, I'm telling you, very good question. Very good question. This question is so good, you will realize once I tell you the answer, right? You're like, oh my god, sir, this question was so easy. Okay, see, I'll give you a small clue, students. This statement is correct. Assertion is correct. Okay. Small clue, assertion is correct. So this is not the answer, first of all. Right? Let's see who can solve. See, this is correct. Assertion is correct right now. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to move aside. Assertion is correct. Now, let me teach you the right answer, students. After this, you will thank me and you'll be like, sir, I will never make this mistake again in my life. If you remember this slide from my human reproduction chapter, here I clearly told you one specific line, that is, prolactin stimulates milk production. Prolactin will stimulate milk production, while oxytocin stimulates milk release. So oxytocin is milk release, not milk production. So this one simple line right here changed the answer completely. So oxytocin stimulates milk release. So here the statement says oxytocin induces milk production. So answer is wrong. Reason is wrong. Oxytocin never induces milk production. Oxytocin only release of milk. How was the question? Students? Tell me in the chat now. How was the question now? All of you. Enjoying the questions? Learning something new? All of you. Enjoying? How was the question? So, if you are able to answer this question correctly, you will get plus 14 now. Plus 14. So, I want to see plus 14 gang in my chat. Plus 14 marks. Plus 14. Yes. Nice. Okay. So, I have many questions like this in today's class. I hope all of you are able to solve questions and all of you are able to learn something new every single class of mine. That is my only goal in teaching, right? Now, next question on the board. Ready, all of you? Okay. So, please remember this line throughout your life, right? Once you become doctors, this becomes very important to write a small piece of information. Oxytocin, milk release. Prolactin, milk production. Small detail. Okay. Now, one more question on the board. This is an easy question. Come on. In males, urethra is considered as the urogenital tract. Urethra is considered as urogenital tract. Reason being, urethra carries both urine and semen in males. That is, urine and semen are released in a same pathway or same place, from the same place. This is an easy question. It doesn't require much of thinking, right? They're released from the same urethra. Okay, this is an easy question, students. I don't need to explain this. This is the answer is very easy. Answer is option number A. That is, both are common here. So let me tell you, plus 15 marks if you're right. Plus 15 marks. Next question on the board. Very good question again. Okay. At puberty, human male develops secondary sexual characters. Males do. Okay. At puberty, there is a decrease in secretion of testosterone in male students. Do you think there's a decrease? Do you think there is a decrease or there is an increase? Obviously increase. So the first statement is correct, second statement is wrong. What is your answer in the chat quickly? If you're able to tell the answer correctly, this is going to be, I believe, plus 16 marks. Plus 16 marks in the chat, all of you. Everyone, plus 16 in the chat. That is if you're plus 16 gang. Okay. This is a very easy question. This straight up tells you the answer. Okay. And students, I'm telling you again, all of these notes will be available on Telegram today itself. You can join my Telegram, that is Basavraj Sir Biology. Telegram is right here. Okay. And Vedantu NEET English Telegram, where everything is going to be available to you, including the answer key. Okay. Now, your marks in the chat, all of you. Your marks in the chat. Okay. Again, an AR question. Again, an AR question on the board. Endometrium is necessary for implantation of a blastocyst. Okay, it is necessary for blastocyst. Okay. Okay. In the absence of fertilization, corpus luteum degenerates as that causes the disintegration of endometrium. Okay, both of them make sense. Both of them make sense, but some link up is not there. Yes or no? Link up is not there. Endometrium is important. Yes, endometrium is important. Okay. Obviously, endometrium is important for implantation. If there is no endometrium, no implantation will happen. This also makes sense, but there is no link up. No link up. So obviously the answer is going to be option 3. Okay, it does not explain the thing, but both are correct. How many of you got it correct? So plus 17 marks. You know, Gopika may be wondering, okay, in my class, students are crossing 100 marks. Students are crossing 200 marks. Okay, in my class, 14 marks. I hope ma'am knows. Okay, what is the confusion? Tell me in the chat quickly. Okay, see, endometrium is important. So students, what if I make this as morula? Will it be right? Will it be right, students? Will the assertion be right if I make this as morula right now? Tell me in the chat. How do I, that is a doubt. How do I ulcer? Ulcer because of the increase in temperature, right? Now, will this be correct now? If I make it to morula? No. Then the assertion becomes completely wrong that time. Assertion becomes wrong time. Explain question number 13. Students, I don't know which is question number 13. This one. This is question number 13. I don't know. This is question number 13. I don't know, students. We'll come back to it. Note on the question. What is the question type? And tell me. Okay. Okay. Next question. Okay. Now questions are going to be little one-liner. Okay. Because I don't want you to use a lot of brain right now. Let's use the brain a little less and solve this question. Okay. Now, question on the board. Sertoli cells are regulated by the pituitary hormone known as. So all of you might be aware that from the GnRH, the anterior pituitary, GnRH, there are many 2 hormones which are coming out. Okay, one is FSH, follicular stimulating hormone. Other one is called as LH, luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone. Okay. Now, FSH works S for what, students? S for Sertoli cell. L for Leydig cell. Leydig cell. Sertoli cell will help in what, students? Spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis. Leydig cell will produce the androgen. Androgen. Clear all of you? So answer is what? FSH. Marks. How much was the marks, students? How much was the marks? Plus 18, no? Plus 18. Plus 18 marks. Plus 18 marks. Be happy. Be happy. Okay. Next question. Let's see who can solve this question now. Let's see how many of you can solve this question. In humans, at the end of the first meiotic division, that is after meiosis 1, the makes the germ cell differentiate into, that is after meiosis 1, what do we find after meiosis 1? Okay. Yes, relaxin is also produced, obviously. Spermatid, spermatogonia, primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte. Very good question again, students. Very good question. I will give this question 1 star only. 1 star question. This is famous celebrity question. We will give 1 star for this question. 3-star question. This is 3-star question. Okay. Let me answer. At the end of first meiosis 1, students, if you know usually when I take you the entire meiosis, this is just spermatogenesis, right? Here we have spermatogonia in the starting, mitosis, primary spermatocyte, mitosis. Okay. Now primary spermatocyte undergoes meiosis to produce what? Secondary spermatocyte. So this is the answer right here. After meiosis 1, we get the secondary spermatocyte. Now, secondary spermatocyte undergoes what again? Meiosis 2. After meiosis 2, we get the spermatids. Now, spermatids undergoes spermiogenesis to produce the sperm, also called as spermatozoa. Now, these sperms are released as such. The sperm's head is embedded in the Sertoli cell. Now, the sperms are released from the seminiferous tubule eventually. That is called as spermiation. Released from the seminiferous tubule is called as spermiation. Now, I will ask you all of you one simple question. What is the ploidy of secondary spermatocyte? What is the ploidy of this? Ploidy. Is it going to be N, or is it going to be 2N or 3N or 4N? Quick question. Secondary spermatocyte, what is the ploidy? Secondary spermatocyte. Quick answer. Students, I can't talk, I have to talk very slow, so it is going to be, now again, some of you are saying 2N. Now I'll make your concept even more clear. Ready, all of you. See, here it says secondary spermatocyte is produced as a result of meiosis 1. Now all of you think logically, open your brain cells and think logically. Is there a possibility of getting a diploid structure after meiosis 1? Unless it's going to be 4N, which is generally not found in humans, right? After meiosis 1, do you think there's going to be something in diploid? No. So since this is a product of your meiosis, it has to be haploid. Okay. See here also we can see. So as a result of meiosis, it's going to be haploid in nature. So small logical thinking can also give you marks very easily. Okay. Now what is the marks here, students? Marks was how much? Plus 19 marks, right? Plus 19 marks in the chat. Okay. Plus 19. Now let's see who can solve this question. On the go, you will exactly get 20 seconds from me. 20 seconds. Okay. This is a 2-star question. Little bit easier only. 2-star question. Okay, it's a 2-star question. The correct sequence of spermatogenesis stages leading to the formation of sperm in the mature human testes. Where does it start from, first of all? It starts from spermatogonia. Okay. It cannot start from spermatid or spermatocyte. Obviously, it cannot. Then we get primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte. Then we get spermatid, and eventually we get the sperm. Obviously, see, it will always start from spermatogonia, which is diploid in nature. Spermatogonia diploid in nature. Primary and secondary spermatocyte. Okay. Then we get spermatid after M2, meiosis 2. Then we end up getting the sperm eventually. Okay. So if you get any confused, you can see here again one more time. Spermatogonia, male germ cell, same meaning. Primary spermatocyte after, then we have meiosis 1, secondary spermatocyte. Then meiosis 2, spermatid. Spermiogenesis, spermatozoa or the sperm. Okay. This is spermatids right here. This is going to be easy answer for all of you. Okay. So plus 20, right? Plus 20 gang. Quickly your marks in the chat, all of you. Quickly your marks in the chat right now. Along with, be honest, don't no scamming and all. No, don't scam me and all. Tell me what is your marks right now in the chat. My marks is plus 20. Because I'm telling the answers. Okay. Okay. Next question on the board. Which of the following cells during gametogenesis is diploid? They're asking you normally diploid in nature. Okay, normally they are diploid in nature. Okay. See, spermatid. Spermatid, it forms later on. Haploid. Secondary polar body, also going to be not a part of here. Not part of here. Okay. Or it is, even if it is gametogenesis, it's going to be haploid only. Haploid only. Primary polar body, again haploid. Haploid. But we just now learnt that your spermatogonia, also called as your male germ cell, is going to be diploid. It is going to be diploid. Good question, obviously. I am making the questions, I'll make good questions only. Okay. So this is going to be the right answer, plus 21 marks. Done. Before Baswa sir, yes, before Baswa sir. Okay. Students, if I am speaking with an ulcer in my mouth, what is stopping you to type the answer very fast? I want every single student watching this lecture right now to participate in the class by typing the answer. It may be right, it may be wrong, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. So keep answering in my class, doesn't matter if you're wrong. Okay. Next question. The signals for parturition originates from. Who is giving the signal first of all? Like, I am ready to come out. Please give birth, lady. I am ready to come out of the womb. Who is telling this dialogue basically? Who is sending the mixed signals in the starting that I want to come out? All of you. Okay. So here I think it was plus 21 marks done. Yes. Okay. Quickly, all of you. Quickly. Yes, I saw. I can see all of you are answering. Sir, why not D? Because primary polar body, again, I'll teach you here, students. I'll come up. As you can see here, primary polar body, primary means first polar body. It is a result after meiosis 1. After meiosis 1. So after meiosis is going to be haploid only. Haploid only. What is the answer? Answer is, students, what is the answer? You should remember, this is the exact line of NCERT. Again, I am repeating. The signal for parturition, that I am ready for birth, comes from two places. It is going to be placenta plus the fully developed fetus. This is a line of NCERT. Line of NCERT. Both of the signals, both the structures send the signal. Fetus and the placenta both. And because of that signal, there is something called as fetal ejection reflex. That leads to contraction. When there is contraction, there is more oxytocin. More oxytocin, more contraction. More contraction, more oxytocin. And parturition happens. So please remember the mistakes which you are doing today. Keep a separate notebook that, yes sir, this answer I was not able to write. I want to revise this concept again. Okay. So what is your answer? Tell me, the students. What is your marks in the chat? What is your marks? Plus 22? Where is the plus 22 gang? Okay. So students, I feel some of you are making the mistakes. So please write down the mistakes which you are making right now, so you can revise them and learn from your mistakes, so that you do not repeat these mistakes in your NEET 2025. Okay. Oof, so much I spoke suddenly. So much I spoke. Students, all of you are asking for the question series. No, the question series is here. So why don't you share this video to all your friends? Share this video to all your friends, saying that yes, there are two teachers who are teaching you such high level biology questions and you will enjoy them. So share this video to all your friends. Okay. Okay. Again, it's a 50-50 question. 50% of you may go wrong here. May go wrong here. What causes the onset of puberty in males? Like, what is the basic starting point? What is the basic starting point for release or starting for the entire gametogenesis. Starting point. Oof. Already shared, huh? Nice. All of you very fast. Some of you might be, do you think, student, this is the answer? Which is the answer? A or 3? A or 3? Now again I will show you, when we say starting, it is not testosterone. I'll show you proof right now. If you read this line of NCERT right here, right now, spermatogenesis starts at the age of puberty due to significant increase in the secretion of gonadotropin releasing hormone, GnRH. So what is the first point? First is going to be increase in GnRH. Now this GnRH is a hypothalamic hormone. Increased levels of GnRH then acts on the anterior pituitary, anterior pituitary, and stimulates the secretion of two gonadotropins, that is going to be LH and FSH. LH, Leydig cells, FSH, Sertoli cell. So please be careful when you're answering the questions. Okay. So this is going to be plus 22 plus 23. I want to see plus 23 gang in the chat now. I want to see how many of you are getting the right answers despite, giving such difficult questions. Okay. Let's see how many of you are getting the right answers, because I'm very sure these are moderate to difficult questions. All of the questions are not easy. Okay. So I want to see the plus 23 gang in the chat. And students, one more like, quickly, one more like. Who are able to solve every single questions? Yes. No. Spermatogenesis starts at the age of puberty due to increased significance of the GnRH. GnRH is increasing very high during puberty. That is where enticing is starting, not at child level and all. Child. Okay. Next question on the board, students. Oh my god, beautiful question again. Beautiful question. I will give this question difficulty, okay? I will give this question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star difficulty question. Let's see who can solve this question. Very good question. You will be able to solve this question. This is a NEET PYQ. NEET PYQ. You'll be able to solve this question very easily if you are a student of mine, very easily. Let's see who can solve this question. 300 likes, sir. Nice. Now I can see who is going wrong. Very clearly. I can see. Now students, again, the question is asking secondary oocyte. Yes or no? Yes sir, secondary oocyte. Now you tell me, students, at embryonic stage, primary oocyte. It says clearly in this board right here, during puberty what happens? What happens during puberty? During puberty, meiosis 1 is completed, and during puberty we get secondary oocyte. What is the answer now, student? What is the answer now? Tell me in the chat quickly, all of you. So secondary oocyte is produced during puberty. It is the same secondary oocyte which is produced during ovulation. Very small concept which you need to know. So secondary oocyte is released at puberty during ovulation. Graafian follicle ruptures, releases secondary oocyte. Now this secondary oocyte produced at ovulation, same thing. Okay, secondary oocyte released at ovulation undergoes meiosis 2, but it stops again. It is arrested at your metaphase 2. Okay, one more question I can ask you. Students. Secondary oocyte, right? In what stage do we get ooted? Ooted is produced at what stage? Okay. All the same options again. All the same options again, students. All the same options again. Ooted is produced at which stage? Puberty, at the time of birth, at fertilization, during embryonic growth. Tell me the answer now, students. Ooted is produced at what stage now? I am sorry, why you're sorry? Chill, bro, chill. Tell me the answer now, students. Who can tell me the answer now? Ooted is produced at what stage? Puberty, time of birth, fertilization, embryonic growth. Okay, clear. When is ooted produced? Beautiful question again. These are the questions which is called as conceptual questions, and you will not be able to solve them by just reading the lines of NCERT. You need to know the concept in detail, then only you can solve such questions. Again, beautiful, all of you. So during fertilization, what happens? During fertilization, when sperm comes in contact with the secondary oocyte, the meiosis 2 is finally completed, and that results in the ooted. So during fertilization, ooted is produced. Ooted is produced. How was the question, students? How was the question? How was the question? Can I ask you one more difficult question? Can I ask you one more difficult question, students? One more difficult question. Quickly, can I ask? Can I ask? Again, we can keep the session very chill and very easy. I can give you fake confidence and make you happy in life and make you go. Do you want fake confidence? No. If you're in my class, you should feel that you learned something new, you've learned something better, and you are currently better at that chapter before you entering in my class. Okay. The question is very simple. Okay. Let me think. Let's ask. Ooted is produced in which region of the entire female reproductive structure? Ooted is let's not ooted. Second polar body is produced where? Okay. Option A, ovary. Option B, isthmus. Option C, uterus. Option D, testis. Tell me the answer now. Tell me, students, what is the answer? Second polar body is produced where? I just now told you secondary polar body is produced during what? During fertilization. Now you tell me, students, where does the fertilization takes place? Fertilization takes place in the ampulla region of fallopian tube. Ampulla region of fallopian tube. Okay, didn't option. Tell me the answer now. Tell me the answer, students. Tell me the answer now. Yes, ampulla isthmus junction is before, but now where is it happening? In fallopian tube. Where is it happening? In fallopian tube. Okay, so option number D is right that time. Option number D is right here. Okay, let me ask you one more question. In which region we get primary polar body? Now tell me the answer. Now tell me the answer, student. Now tell me. No fake confidence. Pure concept in my class. Pure concept again. Pure concept. Primary polar body is produced where? Primary polar body is produced where now? Primary polar body is produced in the ovary. Exactly. If you can see here, students, the primary polar body and the secondary oocyte are produced at puberty in the ovary. This secondary oocyte is released from the ovary eventually. Good question, students. Good question. So I will not count all of your marks for these conceptual questions. So let's go back to the question which we had on the board. Okay. So this one was plus 23. This became plus 24. Only one question will take. Plus 24. plus 24 marks. Okay. How was the question? How are the questions, students? How are the questions? You tell me in the chat now. How are the questions from my side? Good questions, no? Yes. Okay. Easy question. If you know the concept, you can go very well now. If you know the concept, you can go very well. What it is formed along with. What it is formed along with. What it is formed along with. What is what it along formed with? If you know this entire cycle, you can tell me right now. Again, very easy question. Okay. What it is formed along with the second polar body. Second polar body. During fertilization. So plus 25 marks. Plus 25 marks. Okay. So plus 25 marks. Noted. Plus 25. Students, I have 1, 2, 3 more questions. Can we go? Actually, I give more questions. Huh? Surprise. Okay. I have 3 more questions. Can we start? 3 more questions. Okay. So what is your marks right now, students? What is your marks? Plus 25, right? Your marks right now is plus 25. If you're making mistakes, it's fine if you make mistakes. Learn from these mistakes and you can go ahead in life. Okay. Now, last 3-4 questions to go. No more fake confidence, pure concept. Let's go. One more question on the board. Okay. What is released at ovulation? Pure concept again. What is released at ovulation? Primary oocyte arrested at meiosis 1. Primary oocyte arrested at meiosis 2. Secondary oocyte arrested at meiosis 1. Secondary oocyte arrested at meiosis 2. Again, I am very sure 50% can only answer this question. Because you don't by heart. If you by heart, you cannot answer all these questions. If you by heart, if you do not by heart, if you understand my class, very easy for you. What is produced during ovulation? I can't see the chat now. What is produced during ovulation? Quickly, students, smash the like button, all of you. And students, do you need more sessions like this? We are telling you. If this video does not get all the comments, I'm telling you again, I have a bet with Gopika ma'am. Gopika ma'am and I have made a betting. Okay. We are told that out of all the students, at least 50% of them will comment on this video, the efforts which we take to bring you such questions. If 50% of you are not commenting, we are stopping this. Okay. Now see this. I told you again already, students, what is released during ovulation. During ovulation, what do we get right here? See this. During ovulation, what do we have? During ovulation, what do we have, students? During ovulation, what do we have here? See this question right here. Secondary oocyte arrested at meiosis 2. Very simple. Secondary oocyte arrested at meiosis 2. Not meiosis 1, meiosis 2. Okay. Now, next question on this one is how much, students? Plus 26 marks, right? Plus 26. Plus 26 marks in the chat. I want all of you to keep a track of your marks. I want to see the marks in the chat along with the comment. Tell me, sir, this is what we learned today. Very helpful. Blackmailing you to comment now. Now, students. Question on the board again. Question on the board. Okay. I do not know how many of you will get the confidence, but at least all of you will learn something. Yes, questions can demotivate you sometimes, but at least you will not make the same mistake again, right? See this question again on the board. Match the following. Very simple question from this human reproduction chapter. Okay. Ovaries, what are they produced? Obviously, estrogen, progesterone. Placenta. Gonna drop it open. Corpus luteum, progesterone only, helps in maintaining the endometrium layer. Leydig cells, androgen. Leydig cells are androgen, obviously. Answer in the chat. Plus 26, plus 27. Plus 27 marks. Plus 27 marks, all of you. This is the last question. I want to see who is the first person to answer. Last question for today. If you answer this, plus 28 marks. Okay. Last question for today. Okay. Which one of the following is not a function of placenta? Not a function of placenta. Secreting estrogen, they do. Facilitate removal of carbon dioxide and waste material from the embryo, obviously. Secrete oxytocin during pregnancy, it looks little sus here. Okay. Facilitate supply of oxygen and nutrients to the embryo, absolutely correct. Obviously, placenta does that. Okay. So, all of you know the answer, students. All of you know the answer. Not a function of placenta. Not a function of placenta. If you're able to answer this question, you get plus 28 marks right here. Plus 28 marks right here, right now. Okay. And let me tell you, students, again, where is this? Where is mine? Bring this on the board. No. Hey, where is Gopika? I'm here. Let's go on live. Oh, I'm here now. I'm here. Okay. Students, I want first of all everyone to like the video. I think I have to refresh this. It's not refreshing. Okay, I have to refresh this. Okay. And with that, today's session is over. Today's session is over. Okay. So thank you so much for today's class, students. If you want all of these notes, is going to be available on Telegram. Basavraj sir biology, type it in Telegram, you will get my Telegram. Biology by Gopika ma'am, Gopika ma'am's class. NEET English Telegram channel, you can join English Telegram channel, because if you join my Telegram channel, you'll get botany exclusive content. You'll also get some memes here and there, and you will also get personal questions from me. Okay. So thank you so much, students, again for today's class, and have a great day ahead. Right. Please let us know in the comment section if this session was useful to all of you. Right. And again, as I say, no more fake confidence. Right. No more fake confidence. We want to keep the confidence up and high always. Okay. No more fake confidence in my class. So we can do that. Hashtag no fake confidence. Solve good questions, learn the concept, and move ahead. Okay. So thank you so much, students. Like the video, share the video to all your friends. Right. Now Shreyas sir is going to give you amazing news very soon. So wait for that. Okay. So all the mock paper, it is already available on Telegram. We'll be soon releasing the answer key. Today only answer key will come out. Okay. So bye bye. Take care and have a great day ahead. Bye bye all of you.